you went to school for like maybe 18 to 24 years. You went to school and you went through all this stress and through all this work of waking up every morning, making your homework, succeeding for the exams, studying for the exams, studying for the tests. You went through all of that work, all of that stress, and then when you come out of school, you're like, well, now I can relax. Now I've done my job, I've participated to society, I've done all these things not for me, but because I had to do them. Now I can relax, right? But no, nah bitch, now you gotta work. Now you gotta work until you're fucking 70 years old. You gotta wake up every day and you gotta stay on your job every day until a certain fucking hour when we fucking tell you you can leave. And if you don't come to your work, you better have a fucking excuse, or you better have a fucking letter from the doctor that tells you why you cannot come to your work. And so that's it, you know. Every fucking day you work until you're fucking 70 years old. And if you're lucky, you may have another good 10 years where you can kind of enjoy your life a little bit. And then you start having all kinds of physical problems, going to the hospital, caring for a sick relative, caring for yourself. You start essentially just the long process of dying, you know. You start having all these problems, and then you're dead, you know. You don't get to relax. If you're lucky, you might get to relax like 5-10 years, and that's it, you know. And even in those times, you're still a human and you're still a slave to your desires, you know. You still have to wake up and do things. It's not that you have pure peace of mind, you know. You'll never truly have peace of mind, but at least if we could do what we wanted, that would already be much better, you know. So why don't we structure a society where people have to work like maybe from the age of 20 to the age of 40, right? So people work 20 years, right? And that's it. Before the age of 20, they're free. They get raised by their parents. They're free to play. They get taught how to read, how to do basic math. And then after their youth, they have to work. They build houses, or they plow the field, or just any basic job, you know, like also doctors, medicine, that's also important. But any basic job that will like cause our society to still be functional, like maybe not all of the technology that we don't need anyway, but all of the important stuff will still be there. So you work for like 20 years until you're 40, and then after you're 40 you're free to go, right? You get like a certain amount of money or a certain amount of things that you can use in a month, and that's it, you're free to go. But nah, that's not how it works, right? First you have to go to school, and you think like, if I don't finish school, I'm not gonna survive, right? So you're stressing, I have to have a degree, I have to do good. If I don't do good, my parents are gonna be angry. So for the first 20 years of your life, it's just constant stress, you know. Then you grow up, you go to work, and after 2 years of working, it's like, well, I guess working isn't better than going to school, so. And you start stressing less, about these things, and you're like, well, I guess I just have to go through it, you know? Let's not stress too much about it, let's just do it. But still, you have to wake up every morning, you have to go to work, which is a fucking pain in the ass, to be honest. But yeah, and then when you're fucking 70 years old, you get to retire. But if you're unlucky, you don't even make it to 70 years old. Like, a lot of people don't even make it to 70. And so they've worked their entire life, you know? Every fucking morning they had to wake up to go to work, and they've fucking worked their entire life. That's just slavery, you know? You can tell me whatever you want, but you cannot tell me that that's not slavery. That is slavery. Like, yes, we might have luxury. Yes, we might have a good house. Yes, we might have enough food. Yes, we might be able to do things that we enjoy on the side. But we don't have enough time, you know? And that is just the fact that you have to show up to work 5 days a week, 48 weeks a year. That's just slavery, man. That's just the most effective form of slavery. It's just, the other forms of slavery didn't work, you know? This is just the most effective form. So yeah, we're just, our entire lives we're slaves, you know? Can we not fix this system? Can we not just work for 20 years in important jobs and then be free, you know? Life would be pretty great if we were free to do what we want. If we had the resources, like a piece of land, a few things, to do what we want, you know? Because when we're children, we know exactly what we want, you know? We know exactly, like, this and this and this I want to do now. I want to build this, I want to do that. But then when you grow up, you get so demoralized that you don't know what you want anymore, right? And so you just become zombified, you know? You're just going through the day, hoping that you will get some time to relax and something to eat. And that's it, you know? That's what your life becomes about. You just need to get through the day, every day. That's life. And that's just slavery, man. You can tell it what you want to tell it, but I call it slavery, man. And so, slave number 675 million, signing out.